Oh, Arsenal 2-0 up. It looked like maybe they turned a corner after what was a terrible week for them. However, 2 goals from Palace means they ended 2-2. A lot of people unhappy with Xhaka, who was substituted when it was 2-2. Obviously, the Arsenal captain just walking straight down the tunnel. Yeah, well, he's been taken off for the second game in a row in 2 big games, big games for Arsenal. Sheffield United away, where they lost. And then here at home against Palace, who've had a good start to the season, but they're 2-0 up. And they've dropped points again, and he's not happy. He goes down the tunnel. He should be thankful he's playing for this football club. And he's at this club. Never mind he's captain. He should never, in my opinion, be... Well, he's not good. I don't think he's good enough to be playing in the middle of the park for them if they want to get back amongst the big boys. Never mind holding the armband. Does it make any difference this is your captain acting like this?
I think it tells you more about the problem Unai Emery has getting a proper captain, because this guy clearly isn't a captain. What team do you know who takes the captain off at 2-2 after being 2-0 up when you need a bit of strength right in the middle of the park? What team do you know takes the captain off? There isn't one. So it just tells you there's not a captain at Arsenal. And the fact that they're 2-0 up at home, the one place where you think this team will pick up points, because away from home, they don't seem to have the stomach for the fight. And I'll tell you what, they did it again. No core through the middle, soft, not strong, and they end up, well, they get a draw at the end. Everything we said last week pretty much bore fruit today. Yep.
Yeah, he's got some big questions to be asked. I think he got a bit of leeway when he first came in, Unai Emery, but I think that's wearing very, very thin now. It's not all his fault, but ultimately he's the guy, the buck stops with him. And they just look as weak as they've ever looked. I mean, they really do. And I get it's not easy after Arsene Wenger. I understand all that. And I understand that the structure behind at the club and the signings haven't been great. But Unai Emery will have to do more, otherwise he's going to be out of a job.
After the shambles of Monday against Sheffield United, you then come from behind to beat...
And guess who was taken off again? Guess who was taken off again? Their captain. How many times do you take... How many times do you take a captain? It's twice. 2 games in a row. How many times do you take a captain off? A captain of that, how many times does that happen? I think that tells you everything you need to know. They got a 2-0 home lead against Crystal Palace. OK, it's early on. And they can't go on and kill the game off. I just think it tells you everything you need to know about Arsenal at the moment.
There's such disregard for the captain, they can't spell his name right. That's it.
Listen, all the good sides have got a core through the middle that is strong. It's got strength. And when things are going well, it usually comes from there. And when things are going bad, the strength sorts the problems out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately for Arsenal, they don't have a core strength. Even at home. Listen, at home they've been great. I expected them at 2-0 up to go on and win the game. But because they don't have any real strength and gut to stop anything, they end up throwing the game.
By the way, Leno had to make at least one great save from Zaha. In the second half. It was a fantastic save down to the right. And on top of that, when Arsenal were pushing late on for a winner from a corner kick, there was a Crystal Palace breakaway. And I know the Rugby World Cup's on at the moment, but you got to watch this tackle from Guendouzi. Albeit it was 70 yards from Leno.
Still a red card though, wasn't it?
I have to say the replays we got, I don't know if you saw another replay, I don't see a replay wide enough. I think the only reason it can be it was so far from goal.
But then it should have been a red card anyway. You just cannot disregard the ball and go for your opponent and rugby tackle him. That's a red card for me.
Much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.